Penta versus Bron Breakker for the Intercontinental Championship at Wrestlemania. I'm up for it. That's what WWE is hinting at the moment, and bloody hell, man, it would be a banger of a match, undoubtedly. I think along with Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, this is the next match I'm looking forward to, honestly. And, of course, whatever is going on with Punk, whatever Punk has to do with WrestleMania, I'm up for that as well. So let's take a look at what makes the pairing of Penta and Bron Breakker interesting, man. It's gonna be one hell of a match. So, but, please, before I get into that, subscribe to my channel, folks. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. I want to grow, guys, and only you guys can help me do that. Anyways, back to the video. Penta is hot right now, right? There's no denying that. He is on fire. The fans already love him because of his history. Bron Breakker is a fairly new talent, but has proved his worth of being one of the top guys. A match between Bron and Penta represents more than just the Intercontinental title, to be obvious. It's not just about the title defense for Bron, and it's not just about Penta being in the match, right? It's a clash of styles and legacies, right? Penta, lucha libre background, he brings in the high-flying, unpredictable elements into the ring, basically contrasting with Bron's powerhouse approach. This promises to literally be a match that could actually steal the show. It could steal WrestleMania 41. It could literally be one of the best matches at the PLE. One of the surprise matches. We have John Cena, and Cody Rhodes, but you get what I'm saying. It would also be a battle between two vastly different wrestling journeys. A global icon of the lucha libre, Penta El Zero Miedo. I think I pronounced that right. He built his name in the AAA, Lucha Underground, and AEW with his fearless style and vicious strikes, man. That pile driver thing or whatever that is, man. It's crazy, the Penta driver, right? I think, yeah. Meanwhile, Bron Breakker is basically wrestling royalty, I would say, right? I mean, he is the son of Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott Steiner. But Bron isn't just living off his family's legacy. He's kind of redefining it if you think about it, right? From bulldozing through the NXT to making his mark in the main roster, Bron's power, speed, and just his aggression, right, has made him one of the WWE's most dominant rising stars. His spear is perhaps the best spear at the moment in the WWE, or maybe even wrestling in general. A win over Penta would definitely just solidify his reign. I feel Bron needs that one match to really take him to the next level. A win over Penta would prove that he can hang out with elite talent from around the world. I'd also say this match is history versus future, tradition versus raw power. If Penta wins, he proves that lucha stars can belong at the top of the WWE. If Bron wins, he takes one step closer to becoming a generational star. No matter what, this one's going to be just unforgettable and can literally be the highlight of WrestleMania 41, like I already said. It has that kind of potential. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally up for Penta versus Bron Breakker, and my prediction would be that Bron wins. Yes, that's my prediction. However, both of them will just collectively give one hell of a match. I feel Penta is the best one to put Bron over. Bron is already somewhat over, but more so. He will put him more so over. Meanwhile, a loss won't really hurt Penta, since he is still building himself within the WWE, but already has an impressive history outside the WWE. So yeah, guys, this is just gonna be a very exciting match. The moment I heard about it, or the moment the WWE started placing these hints, about a potential Bron Breakker versus Penta match. I believe it was a few weeks ago they started giving us the hint when Penta was backstage. He interrupted Bron Breakker in an interview, and then recently on Raw we saw another segment where Penta basically said he's going for the Intercontinental Championship. So now, it's basically happening, I feel, because WrestleMania is coming up, and yeah, they're seeding Penta versus Bron Breakker, and I've been excited ever since. So yeah, that's gonna be one hell of a match. So yeah, that's that, guys. Like I said, please do subscribe to my channel. Please watch my previous videos. I made another video on the awesomeness of Penta, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Chelsea Green actually once fought Penta. Yes, at Lucha Underground. This ditzy girl who's presented in this very, comical way in the WWE is actually a badass. But yeah, this is about Penta, Bron, man, can't wait. So yeah, please do subscribe to my channel, like, share, watch my previous videos. Until next time, peace out. Bye.